How's it going? This will be a quick video. I can't tell. We'll see how it goes. Alright, MH17 here. It's been a week since I last broadcasted. I'll put out a video. This is going to be about MH17. Everybody's blaming Russia, this and that. It has to be Russia, a new Cold War. You'll hear that from the mainstream media and even the parrot alternative so-called media, like Secular Talk, TYT, Sam Cedar, any of those, David Pacman, anyone else that call themselves alternative or independent. They're not alternative when they parrot the same crap. Okay, I want to tell you guys a couple things here. Of course, like I just said, mainstream media is biased to Ukraine. Why is that? They have been for the past half a year because they're in cahoots with them, or they want control over them, or not the mainstream media, but the ones who control the mainstream media, because this government has been hijacked a long time ago, and Soros have funded the revolution there in Ukraine, in Kiev. Also, what does U.S. spy satellites have on there? That's not being talked about. Okay, what's going on there? I know they're looking onto that. Also, why? Here's the biggest question that nobody will hardly ever even ask. Why did that plane go over a restricted airspace where there's war was going on? When there's several other flights from the same airport diverted away from the area. There's been sayings that it's not the Russians who could have shot down, and Ukraine planes have been spotted, or jet planes spotted surrounding that plane. No one's talking about that either. Also, why is the air traffic controlling recordings in Kiev of being censored? No one's trying to investigate that. Please look it up. I'm not making this shit up. Okay? Like I said, all those other ones called so-called alternative, they parrot the same crap as mainstream media. So they cannot be alternative. What is happening here is it's a setup for a real war, a big war. This is like, it almost mirrors what happened in Syria last year. The real alternative media stopped that. Social media stopped that. When the TYT and their cohorts were just flaming the fire, they were just parroting everything what was on the mainstream media. Okay, when they were found out that the chemicals that were being used there in Syria were being used by the so-called rebels, aka ISIS, aka Al Qaeda. And all you heard from TYT and all their cohorts are the same thing. Oh, Bashar al-Assad must have done it, this and that. It was all a lie. It was proven a lie. Okay? So what I'm telling you here is there's more to the story. Okay? And it's you got to look at who would benefit from shooting down a civilian plane. Russia would not. I'm not I'm not rooting for Russia here. I don't care about Russia really. I just don't want any wars. I don't want any more people being killed. But it baffles the mind when people just, I mean, come on, just within the day, within hours, they knew, oh, it had to be Russia, it had to be this, it had to be them. When, mind you, the missiles they're talking about now, Ukraine also has the Buke system. Ukraine also has that. Why? Because Ukraine used to be with Russia, and Russia gave them weapons before. So Ukraine has those systems also. It's not just the so-called rebels or rebels, whatever you want to say. But who would benefit from shooting down a civilian plane? Use your brain, people. Don't just go off with the parroting of the mainstream media and what have you, and all these other mouthpieces who want war. All right? Thanks.